Hello everybody, it's Frolls Level 4 for another weekly update. A few things today. First of all, videos this week. Gonna be regular video scheduling and stuff. We got Mother 3, we got Tales of Vesperia VODs, which the Tales of Vesperia has a week or two left. Not a week, like at least two or 3 weeks, let's say. So after that, I'm probably gonna be uploading more VOD stuff. We got Gris, we got Kingdom Hearts 2, so those will go up eventually. Night in the Woods has to go up at some point, so look forward to those. Let's see, the streams this week. Tuesday there should be a stream. I don't know what time. Wednesday there might be a stream, because I'm gonna be going to a wedding, a local wedding, in the early evening, but I might be home before 9. So, depending on my state, I might still stream, but we'll see. We'll see. As for other things, more videos going up on Much Games with Trails in the Sky. We had 2 more last week. So check those out. We're getting into the meat and potatoes of the game. So good times are happening. And yeah, that's it for that. So in events of last week, excuse me. Let's see. Last Sunday we went house hunting. Well, not house hunting. We went to see a house that we would really like to buy. And it's like perfect for us. Problem is that we need to sell this house first for more money than people are willing to give us. So if y'all can just, send good vibes and keep us in your thoughts that like people want to buy our house, that would be really nice. Because yeah, it's the timing is everything. It's not something we can wait on currently. It has to happen like in the next month. Like the deals have to happen the next month. Not necessarily the move, but the deals involved have to happen within like the next month. So, yeah, we're actually showing the house today to more people. So if you heard the vacuum in the background, that's why. Let's see. Other things that happened last week. So I did something to my back. I don't know if I pinched a nerve or I strained a disc or something, but there's like I have trouble turning my head in various directions. There's like pain in my arm. I think it's like a mixture of posture and just doing a few too many strenuous things within like a short span of time. So yeah, it's been a very painful weekend. It's like any movement at all is painful at this point. But I can still move my hand in like regular strokes, so I was able to do line work on a few things, but not like full drawings in the second half of the week. Luckily, I got art done in the first half of the week, but it wasn't good. It's so I might put art on hold for the week, just in general, or at least commission and Patreon stuff, because I can't work on it too much. Other things that happened this week though, I did get 2 Patreon things done though. The first one for the month was asking me to make an anime version of myself. So I thought about it and said, well, would I be like in fantasy or sci-fi or slice of life or something? And I came up with this. It's a boring looking Dovey, but this is supposed to be on auto, so let's see if it works. Otherwise, I'll just adjust it manually. No, it's working. Cool. So I really like this Dovey. He has a little Wacom tablet in his hand. So yeah, just the longish hair, especially over the eye. I really like that kind of chill shirt design. He's thin. But I'll read you what I wrote on Patreon for the reasoning behind it, because I did put thought into it. Let's see, I was asked to make an anime version of myself, so I had to think about like who would actually be in an anime. So I tested out armor and robes and like a few other things, but they didn't feel like an anime dovey. They just felt like costumes on a dovey. I also tried like jackets and other like more flashy anime tropes, but in the end it just came down to like the t-shirt and the flower design. It's like anime dovey would be like a few things. He would have the hair, kind of like a Lima or Shigure, because I really like that. He'd be an artist, which barely edged out sorcerer. I was considering it. I think sorcerer would have worked too, but I don't know. Artist kind of works in a wide variety of anime anyway. He'd wear like chill clothing, like nothing fancy. He wouldn't wear like suits or anything. It would just be like Hawaiian, casual Friday stuff. And he'd be skinnier than me. Also, I made like a few variants that are on Twitter. One without glasses, one with like a thin beard, because I couldn't really decide between them. But the main one is just glasses, because I like glasses. The personality was pretty much like the common warm character, like in a slice of life show. That's not in school because he's around 30. He's not the protagonist of the show, but he'd be like mentor or some other character that would be just like the advice guy, just like, hey, what's going on, like that kind of. So he wouldn't be the main character, but he would be a an older side character, I guess. But that's pretty much where I came up with that. And I really like how it came out, just how it looks. This is the beard one. Let's see if it focuses. It's a face. Recognize the face. No? Focus on sushi instead? Fine. We'll manually do this. There we go. So, yeah, so that was my self-indulgent drawing. So I made that. I was thinking of making that my profile picture because I like I said, I really like it. But I decided to make it my art Twitter's profile picture because that makes sense, because it's an art piece that I did. So I'm still Dojiro on my main Twitter, and now I'm Anime Dovey on the side one. So yeah, let's see. What else happened in the past week? The other piece of art that I did for Patreon was Precipice Zack in Reen's outfit, I think. So I really like how this came out. I wanted to do it more in like one sec. There we go. I wanted to do it more like in the Precipice style in terms of like what Precipice Zack's facial features were. But I think the coat came out well. He has the Precipice clothing underneath the coat. He's got like the hair and everything. So instead of like the Penny Arcade style that I usually try to do, or Penny Arcade-ish style that I usually try to do with the Precipice Zack stuff, I went for the the Trails style character face, and I think that one came out very well too. I really like it. Another thing that I did based on a breakfast stream was for Stephen George mentioned a Peggy monster truck. And if you don't watch Breakfast Stream or I guess Extra Life, you don't really know what Peggy is, but it's this horrible monstrosity that they created in Adventure Island, I think. And So I made it into a monster truck, and I think it came out really well. It's fun for the whole family. That's the basic thing, though. Also, there was like a new mythical Pokemon that they're... No, I don't want to respond to my own tweet. As a new mythical Pokemon, they showed off a silhouette for. So I figured out what's inside the silhouette. I'm sorry if this is spoilers, but this is our new mythical Pokemon. It's 5 Snoms put together. It's exactly what it is, and you can't change my mind. Also, when Googling Snom for references, it turns out that's a phone brand. So that was fun. Let's see, what else happened this week? Pokemon Home came out. Right. And with Grand Oak. Wonder if there's going to be like Supreme Oak and like, the 4 oaks of each quadrant, and that's something else. Let's see, Lucagen started Danganronpa V3, and I'm very excited. Also, I get to moderate the comments this time, which is great. And John is starting V3 stream tonight, I think. So that's going to be really good. And let's see. Anything else fun happen? Oh, another trailer for Final Fantasy VII came out. It was, there's screenshots also, but they put out the opening movie, and I cried. I cried at how beautiful it was. It started off different than the way that, if you're, I'm going to describe this vaguely in case you're avoiding direct spoilers. It started off different than the main game, and I was intrigued but upset because the main game's opening is like, gives me goosebumps every time I see it. But it turns out that was just an extra thing that they added, showing a bunch of Easter eggs and little things. I actually started yelling about a crane on the video on Final Fantasy's YouTube page. Like, you're obsessed with a game when you yell, "That's the crane from Sector 6!" Oh. It was good. It was very good. And then it went into the actual opening, and it was good. I'm crying just thinking about it. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I'm very excited for this video game. You have no idea. And it looks like they're actually doing it right. So many remasters and remakes, they change the core instead of the wrapping paper, which destroys the meaning of the game, what made it itself. But from all the trailers and the looks and everything, they're getting the music right, they're getting the cameras right, they're getting the characters right. It's just all coalescing, and I'm so excited. It's good times. It is good times. Let's see. Anything else fun happened this week? The Goose and Untitled Goose Game won Outstanding Achievement in Character Award at DICE or something, or whatever the award DICE Awards. And yeah, that's about the dollar. Charlie Quap Tweeter, he went to Katsucon, or he's at Katsucon, which takes place in the Gaylord National Hotel in Maryland, where MagFest is, and he took a picture of the dollar that Tim dropped on that ledge, and it's still there. It's still there a month and a half later, and I'm so excited for it to still be there next year also. It's probably going to get cleaned up at some point, Like, let's be honest. But the fact that it's been a month and a half and that dollar is still there is just so exciting. And it's kind of sad for me to say that. I'm so excited by a dollar, but honestly, like, it's MagFest memories at this point. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's about it for the weekly update, though. Just a reminder that this is one of the greatest pieces of art ever created. And yeah. Uh, Once again, please send good vibes that we can get the house stuff worked out very soon. Otherwise, it's gonna mess up a lot of stuff for us. Stress, yay, stress. But yeah, that's about it. So, stay awesome. Thank you very much for hanging in there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see the Sonic movie today. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week. Bye bye.